Got it. The issue that we chose was police being called on minority students in school, which was led to unnecessary actions. An example of our issue is that minorities, such as blacks, are always the first to be profiled at unpopular minority schools. During the 2013-2014 school year, 9,540 school-related arrests were made in California, according to the study. The black students were 3 times as likely as white students to be charged with an offense. An example of our issue is a cell phone recorded video of a black 12-year-old female being physically harassed by a police officer in her school. Activists hope it will galvanize change in school policing in the same way that other videos, such as Eric Gardner, Walter Scott, and 12-year-old Tamira Rice dying at the hands of police, have brought national attention to the problem of police brutality against people of color. Another example of our issue is a Florida school police officer was arrested and charged with child abuse in June for allegedly slamming a 13-year-old student to the ground and twisting his arm. In August, the American Civil Liberties Union sued a Kentucky sheriff after a deputy was caught on camera handcuffing disabled children who didn't follow directions. And in September, a federal judge ruled that school police in Birmingham, Alabama had used unconstitutional and excessive force when they routinely pepper sprayed children for minor disciplinary infractions, including a pregnant student whose offense was crying in a hallway.
Our plan to stop these actions are to have administration figures brought into classrooms to create disciplinary actions instead of the police. The goal is to ultimately create safer schools without having police present. We will measure results by how our plan affects school safety. People should care because their kids could be getting discriminated by teachers and police that are being called to the situation in their school. Our target audience are all minority families such as Black, Hispanic, Arab, etc. These actions can end up hurting a child's future by affecting their criminal record. An example of this could be if a man was arrested by the police for something that was blown out of proportion in school, was trying to get a job and couldn't because his record has him getting arrested at a young age. An example of a young age arrest was a 4-year-old who was throwing Lego blocks at his teacher, and she called the police and had the child handcuffed and escorted out of the room.